Did you happen to notice last week when I announced us at the very beginning of the show after this intro, what happened?
No, I did not.
I didn't like how I sounded. I said, hello and welcome to the show, or something like that.
Really?
It sounded
I didn't
funky.
even notice it.
No, I didn't like it at all.
Oh.
But what I do like is I'm Adam Ogan.
And I'm Ronnie Tofty.
And this is 5 Acre Tech.
Hey, 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, now let's see if we can get this part right. So this is season 1 and episode 14 of 5 Acre Tech. I'm again Adam Ogan, and that is Ronnie Tofty.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Excellent.
Yeah. And as you can see at the bottom of the screen, it tells us the same thing. And it says the name of the show.
Cool.
That's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What else it shows is that this is the latest episode.
Cool.
Where they can go for the contest that will happen at any moment.
Oh, the contest.
The contest.
What's the contest?
You get to win.
Oh.
I'll show you in a minute.
Okay.
And then to top it off, Ronnie and his wife's new website.
Mermaidmama.org.
Yes.
Which I think I didn't put in the promo last time, but
Yeah, we'll have to fix that.
all right, whatever.
We're newbies.
Mermaidmama.org.
Yeah,
Go
2
there.
M's.
Buy your stuff there.
Yeah, 2 M's if you can see.
2 M's in the mama.
Right there, 2 M's.
Mama with 2 M's.
Yeah. And if you look right above at the top corner up there, you can barely see it today because the way our camera is set up, is the Amazon Echo, which at any moment, Alexa, did it again. Ziggy is going to stop.
Don't say the Z word.
Yeah, don't say it. And when it goes off, the contest instructions.
So at
will
some
come out.
point, we
Yeah.
don't even know when.
Not
I mean,
really.
we said it, but I mean that was a few minutes ago.
Yeah,
so we don't even know.
technical issues, dogs and cats, whatever.
Is that clock working?
No. Oh, it decided to. Wow. I had no clue. Even though it shows the wrong time.
It's an echo clock, right?
Yeah, it's an echo clock, but it fell. The hands got messed up. I have no clue what it's doing, why
Says
it's
it's 8
not
o'clock.
working. But we have a few minutes left, and the timer will go off. So we know when the timer is going to go off.
Now we know.
And
We didn't know.
You don't.
We didn't plan that.
No, I was going to throw that away, as a matter of fact, but apparently that portion of it is still working. So we may keep that after all, part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit overpriced, but
Maybe we'll give it away.
no, I'm not going to give away. It's broken. The hands
Oh,
are broken.
we don't
I
give
can't
away-
figure out the hands.
we don't give
on
away
it.
broken things.
I probably need to get on the
That-
internet.
that-
that internet, man. Click, 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 click.
Uh-huh.
Real easy. Yeah, I can probably find out.
You know
the
where? I bet
information.
you mermaidmama.org would have something like that.
Probably. You can probably link it. Sell that. That'd
Yeah.
be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So today we were going to talk about all sorts of different things. And then we decided to switch gears and go with the Apple Watch and its gestures. And can you see my Apple Watch on me? No, because I left it. And I can't show the gestures. You couldn't see them anyways.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool because what you can do is with the gestures is you can pinch, you can clinch like that, tap, and all sorts of things will happen.
I know. You were showing me that the other day, and
Yeah.
I'm not an Apple guy, but
No.
I was quite impressed with that ability to. You can take pictures and all kinds.
I think you can program it to do almost anything. So if
you see someone walking around like this, they might be taking a picture of you.
Except the Apple Watch does not have a camera built in.
What?
No.
That's what I had heard.
Nope.
That they take pictures.
Mm-mm. You can take a picture with your Apple Watch as the remote control to your camera on your phone.
Phone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool still.
That is pretty cool. I've used
Because
that
then when you're doing a
several
selfie,
times.
you can be like
Yep, several times I've used that.
that.
Basically could. But Ronnie
What?
bought himself,
I did.
and it's coming in.
What is it? Yeah, in just a few minutes.
A few minutes, probably not here.
I have a notification on my phone.
Yeah, he bought the Wyze watch.
Yeah.
Very inexpensive watch, but we were curious.
Yeah,
His
try it out.
his Samsung watch broke.
Yeah, it was like 5 years old and the battery just died. You know, they don't last very long.
No, kind of like the Tesla batteries.
That's the one downside of, you know, you buy a $300 watch. In the old days, the $300 watch will last you
Yeah.
forever almost, you know. So, one downside of technology.
Yep. Talking about technology,
So-
I just had to stop a phone call from coming in.
Ooh.
The bad thing, it was my wife.
Oh,
So
well.
that's technology for you.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, honey.
Yeah. So what else can that do? It goes off of the tendons in your arm, or what is it?
I guess it's motion. It's got an accelerometer in it, and so it's going to be motion. So whatever if they've programmed it to do this, it's going to memorize what that program is, and then everybody pretty much does it close to the same, and they probably do it with lots of different people to get that down. It's kind of like the fall detection. If you fall, it will call 911 or whoever's on your contact list, whoever you want it to call. So it's just another feature that is pretty incredible. So you can utilize it to do things, or I haven't really explored it much yet.
Pretty cool. If you didn't realize your iPhone, excuse me, your iWatch, your what are they called?
Apple Watch.
Apple Watch. Check the features, man. They have some pretty cool things they do.
It's the gestures feature under accessibility,
There you go.
and you have to do it from
You have to
your
turn
watch.
on, or is it automatic?
Yeah, no, you have to turn that feature on and decide you want to use it. So,
Cool.
yeah, really cool, really really cool.
Something else I seen the other day. Your dog.
Mm-hmm.
He had a weird collar on.
She has a
She-
collar from Phi,
What's that?
and it's a GPS collar, and from Phi.com, something or other. We'll put it in the show notes. Anytime you want to leave a comment or you want to see the show notes, go to YouTube, where you can find 5 Acre Tech. Search for 5 Acre Tech. Find the latest episode of the podcast there, which the giveaway, which is just who knows when. All the information about the giveaway will be there only on the description area of the podcast, and we'll tell you a little bit about what you need to do, and then the description will be there also with the official rules. So
Don't talk too much about it. What about the collar? You're getting sidetracked.
So yeah, I did. Just wanted to kind of talk about where we can put the show notes.
Oh,
But the collar is a GPS collar. It uses it's wireless charging, cellular LTE cellular on it, and so you can find your dog if for some reason your dog becomes missing.
cool. So they have that technology where you put a chip in your animal, dog or cat, and this is going to supplement that by actually giving you where your pet's location versus someone finding your pet, taking it to
Yep.
someone having it scanned and then contacting you. This is quite a bit faster,
Right.
And not very expensive. I have no idea.
So for some people, it may be a little more than they want to spend. I think it's worthwhile, especially if you have a dog that you paid some money for. You'd like to get it back. But it's, I really don't remember the price offhand.
Okay.
You can search for Phi GPS collar. And you can also turn on a light, any color you want, so you can see the dog at night. That's kind of a neat feature. So if you have a very dark dog, you can find the dog or see, this light on the collar. And it uses the wireless charger for it is also another form of wireless communication to be less than battery draining than the cellular. So as you're going around, it could be lots of different, any one of the wireless technologies they use for like home automation, and you can go ahead and have one or two of those around your house or in different locations to keep the battery lasting longer. The battery is supposed to last several months now instead of several weeks. I haven't noticed that yet, but we'll find out. I guess she's been inside for a while since I charged it last. And the battery on that is at 73%, and I charged it a week ago, so that's not bad.
So is that the one?
Yeah.
It says $60 on Amazon, so that's not bad. That's not it.
No, they have a subscription base now, so you just pay for the subscription.
Oh, okay.
And you get it. So
Gotcha.
yeah, it's a subscription base. I think you can pay for 2 or 3 years, and or one or 2 years at a time. And she's on her second collar. She's 2 years old. She's not a very big dog, and I didn't want that heavy GPS on there, so I got the lighter version, which came out recently. So in a subscription base, so kind of nice, because if it does wear out, the other one was kind of wearing out a little bit.
Well, I know my wife, and I know some of our friends, whether they pay a lot of money for their dog or they just love their dog so much that they're willing to pay to have it. So it's just an option for people.
If you want to see this or you're interested in it, just go to 5acretech.com, click over to YouTube, go to the description and where our show notes will be, and anything that we talk about in the show will be there. That has a link. And Ziggy, stop.
Does that mean we have to talk about something?
Yeah, it means we have to talk about something, but I'll finish this first.
Okay.
And I will put a link to the Fi collar there.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll see if we can even be, I think there's like a code or something that we can do to maybe get a little bit of money for that, since we do this for free, because we love to do it.
Okay.
But
what?
Ziggy went off. And this is the time for the giveaway.
The Echo.
Yeah, the Echo. Yeah, Amazon Echo.
Don't say the A word. You can't say the Z word.
So we're giving away the Amazon Echo. It's one of the round ones. It's the larger one.
Can I get it down?
You can.
Should I get up and get it down?
You should. You should, because we should have had it right down here. We did not do this. So look at this, folks. This is Ronnie live, getting up in the studio, taking stuff all over the place, making lots of noises. We don't even know what those noises are about. Putting his headphones back on as we do this play-by-play.
You should be a play-by-play announcer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dun, dun, dun.
So it is definitely the bigger one, not the smaller one. It is a nice unit.
Vanna
It
White
sounds
impression.
really good. It's a full giveaway.
Brand new. It's not used, like we were joking earlier.
No.
Still has the tape on here.
Still has the tape on it.
Yeah.
And so we're giving this away. Go to the description, but we're going to have you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. But you got to go to the description on YouTube to find out what that comment is. You have to do all this from YouTube. So you're going to like our podcast, you're going to subscribe to the podcast, and you're going to comment about what we put on there is for the comment.
Not just hi.
Yeah.
We're asking for something.
We're asking for something. We're going to tell you there, because that's where it really needs to happen to be legal, and to be, for us to have this giveaway, which has nothing to do with anybody else but us.
Yeah,
And
they did not give us this.
No, this is nothing. We don't get anything from anybody. We're not even there yet. If we did get something from somebody, we would tell you, because it's only fair. We're not here to do anything like that. But if we do, we're going to give our honest opinion, like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way to do it. And if we don't have a good opinion about it, we're just going to tell you, hey, we don't have enough information. But I think we'll get it. But that's it. That's it for our show. Oh, wait a minute. We're not done yet. That's just when. Yeah, I don't think we're done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think we're done. Apple announced that they're giving another year of emergency SOS on the iPhone 14 and 15, or for the 14 users, basically. for one more year before we all have to start paying for it if that's a service we want. So that service, again, is a service where they will be able to have no cellular service, and it'll say SOS at the top of the screen. And once it shows that SOS, then you can go ahead and try to make a call or chat at that point, and it will tell you what to do to communicate through satellite. You'll need to be outside. You have to move your phone a certain direction to line it up, and you can get an emergency help if needed.
That's a pretty cool thing.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very, very cool.
That should forever be free.
Yeah, I think so.
The SOS part of it. I mean,
we're paying a lot.
If people want to start sending text messages or phone calls through satellite, I can see them charging for that. But the SOS part of it seems, because it's connecting with the 911, right? It's not emergency services.
No, it is. No, it's connecting to their own system, their own people, and they'll forward it on.
Oh,
so it is a service, but it should be part of, one of Apple's things, where you can, get Apple Music, Apple, their cloud, all of their features, Apple TV, and that should be part of that for what you got to pay. It's quite a bit of money. Even though it's a family plan, you get, backup and music and movies and games and all sorts of stuff. I think it should be part of that. So Apple, think about that. I'm sure you have.
Really?
I'm sure they have.
Oh, and that's probably what they're trying to figure out, because they're giving it away for another year. So it's...
Yeah. Because it does cost. Somebody's got to sit there. I don't know how many people they need for it, how many times it gets used. It's interesting. I know that these are tools. It's like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, that's why I thought maybe it connected to emergency services, because then they would just not have to have people.
Yeah, they need people because it's going to be satellite driven. They need to be able to take their information, and I don't think they can pass it on, or they're gonna go through it. So it's going to be one of those things that it may be something that they do in the future, but for now they're doing it that way. So very handy. Never had to use it, but I've tested it, and every time I do a test, it seems to work very well. So. Something to think about. Don't forget you have that if you have an iPhone 14 or 15. How about on the A phone, which one of the guys I work with called an A phone the other day.
The A phone?
Yeah, Android phone.
Oh, what about it?
Do they have anything like that yet?
I think they do. I think if I go...
But to satellite?
No, it's just... I think it just goes to emergency.
Yeah, I think most of them do, which is really good. It's a good feature.
I can't figure it out. I thought it was 5 times, but
right,
I'm wrong.
Okay, so do you have any?
We have a small factoid. But it wasn't a good day for factoid stuff. In 1973, NASA launched something. What'd they launch?
Sputnik.
That's what I said.
I know, because I told you this.
You asked me the question before. I said Sputnik. And Sputnik was for the Russians, so that was way off anyway.
Yeah, Sputnik was the Russians. But maybe they
So
launched
NASA
it for them. I
didn't.
don't know. They could have.
It was
very possible.
It was not the International Space Station. It was Space Lab.
Space Lab. One of my
The
favorite
precursor
things.
to
I
International
loved that thing. That was awesome. I hated when it fell down. But it was their first test. It was awesome. It probably needed to come down, and then they built the International Space Station. Very awesome also.
I wonder when that launched.
I don't
We'll have to
know.
look into that.
We can ask Ziggy.
Okay.
Ziggy, when did the space station launch? Ziggy, when did the space station launch?
The International Space Station launched on November 20th, 1998.
When did the Space Lab fall down?
Ziggy, when did Space Lab fall?
The Space Lab Tiangong-1 fell in April 2018, 2 after it stopped working.
2018.
Wow.
So it was up there with the International Space Station.
Maybe
Right?
it's another. Ziggy, when did Space Lab fall to Earth?
From France24.com. A space lab dubbed Tiangong-1 disintegrated as it plunged back to Earth in April 2018, 2 years after it ceased functioning. Did that answer your question?
No, that one didn't. But that's okay.
Thanks for your feedback.
So they must have that I think that's maybe Chinese or something, their
Right.
version of it. But yeah, apparently we don't have that information, or the Echo does not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the latest on the property
Oh, yeah.
is we're still waiting on the last thing we need to be able to split the property up to, for the lack of better words, subdivide it. Then we can start doing some serious tech out there. I'm actually designing the garage office that we're going to put out there first to be able to put everything out there and go from there.
Cool. Well, go visit YouTube and win an Echo.
That's what I say always.
I think that's it. I think you're getting distracted with some important phone calls and we need to end the show. That's what I think.
Pretty close. Pretty
Yeah.
close. Pretty close. So we'll end it here.
Yeah.
I'm excited to give this away.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, go to YouTube if you're listening to this on any of your favorite podcast app. Read the description. It will give the instructions on what to do, and we will send it to you free of charge.
Cool beans.
All right. And that is the shorter episode of 5 Acre Tech.